Hello sweet friends and welcome back. Now for this video we're actually going to do an activity. Now if you happen to not be in my classroom, you can still do this at home. The only thing that you absolutely have to have is a white coffee filter. So mom and dad might have these, maybe, I don't know what they've been sharing, Keurig, you might have to buy these at the store. But they usually sit more like a cup. This one's been nice and flattened because you will want to make it flat, okay? So you will need your coffee filter. You will need a green and blue marker, not crayon. You have to use a marker, okay? And you're going to want something to put under so you don't mess up the tabletop, okay? So we've been talking about the earth and taking care of our planet this week in ecology. So what we're going to do with this coffee filter, let me turn you a little bit, look at all that stuff. Okay, is we're going to turn this coffee filter into our earth. Now, our earth is made up of two different things. It's made up of lots of water and some land. So I'm going to take my green marker first, and I'm just going to draw some land on my coffee filter. Now, remember, there's going to be more blue than green. So I might draw some green here. This looks like an island, and I'm going to color it in. You really want to color in most of the white. However, don't color too much in one spot. You'll make a hole, okay? So, there's some land, and I might make a little land here, and maybe some land on the side, because our earth is round, right? So, this would reach over to the other side. This is why we have this. I put this folder underneath here, so that way if you go off your coffee filter a little bit, it's okay. It's not on the table. It also kind of goes through some. So that's why you need something underneath, okay? And then I might draw a little bit down here. Oh, this is a stinky smelling marker. Woo! All right, so now I have my land, so that means all the rest of my coffee filter is going to be water. So I'm going to need my blue one. I think this is a neon one. Okay, it's not a stinky one. Good. All right, so I'm going to color all the rest of this white blue. Keeping in mind, you don't want to color too much in one spot because you will get a hole, okay? So you can start on the edge if you want, wherever you want to start. You just want to kind of color around your land. Color, color, we are coloring with markers. All the water. That doesn't really make sense, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to color in. We're going to go all the way around. Now, you want to color, you don't really want to leave much white if you can. I know that's tricky not to color too much in one spot. So if you notice, I'm just kind of dragging my marker across. So that way I can get as much coverage as I can. So I'm going to keep going. I might come back and fill in a few spots here in a minute that I can't really get. Go around my little island right there. Keep on going out. Ooh, look, my fingers are turning blue. Okay, so this is another reason why it's important to have something underneath, because look at all that blue under there. So be advised, you want to put something underneath here before you do this activity. Don't do it on top of the table or the counter without putting something underneath it, okay? All right. So we're getting closer and closer. Now I might finish mine before you finish yours if you're doing this along with me, and that's okay. Remember, I have done this many times over many years, so I have lots of practice, but who knows? You might be beating me at this point. Good thing it's not a race, right? Okay, so I'm going to go back, and I'm just going to kind of grab a few of these white spots the best I can. Okay, so that looks pretty good, right? There's not too much white left. Now, here's the tricky part, because a lot of you might have this at home in your kitchen or in the laundry room. You might have to ask mom and dad. A spray bottle with some water, okay? Now, if you don't have a spray bottle, what you can do is get mom or dad to help you get a bowl of water with your fingers, and you can flick water on your paper. But, move this out the way. The idea is you're going to make it wet. Now, you don't want to make it so wet that it falls apart, okay? So you're just going to kind of spray. I'm going to start on the edges. Again, keep something underneath here, okay? Oops. Now, see, that's the tricky part. We don't want a direct spray. We want kind of a, there we go. We want kind of an easy, light spray, okay? All right, wet. I know it's kind of hard to see in the video, but you want to make it fairly wet. Now you have to wait and let it dry. Okay, so it's probably going to take several hours for this to dry. So you're going to want to put this somewhere. See how it doesn't really go through on my table. You're going to want to put this somewhere to dry. Okay, so I'm going to set it over here for a minute. Now, I do believe in my trusty bag of teacher stuff over here, I brought home, I should have gotten this out ahead of time. I think it's in here. Trouble. Well, oh, you know what? I think it's in the basket. Give me 1 second. You can admire my spray bottle. Okay, well, I thought I brought it home from school, but maybe I am mistaken. I had a dry one to show you. But I'll hold this one up here in a minute. It should dry a little bit. All right, so now this is your blue paper that came with your coffee filter. Now, if you don't have this paper, that's okay. But this is what you're going to hook your coffee filter to. Okay, so you're going to glue it up here at the top. And at the bottom, it says, "This is the earth. It is my home. I will," what? To keep it clean. So what are you going to do to keep the earth clean? What's something that you could do? Now, you could say, "Oh, I'm going to save all the animals." Well, you can't do that by yourself, right? So what could you do? You could ride your bike, right? You could walk to the store instead of take the car all the time. You could recycle. You could make sure you pick up trash on the ground and not be a litter bug. Okay, there are a lot of things that you can do, even as a kid and even as a grown-up, that makes a big difference every day. So keep that in mind. So I'm going to pick this up. Hopefully it's not too drippity. Okay, and here is our earth. It'll get even prettier as it dries, okay? And you will put that on your paper, all right? Sorry about not having the dry one. I bet I have it somewhere. I just can't find it right now. So anyways, so that is the coffee filter earth project that you're working on. Now, if you are in my class and you are a little confused, there are directions that go along with this as well, okay? All right, well, I hope you have fun making that. Do the best you can. Remember, not too wet, not too dry, just right. Don't color too much in one spot or you will make a hole in your earth. We don't want a hole in our earth, do we? Hopefully not. There's always tape to fix that, though, okay? All right, have fun and enjoy the rest of your day. See you later. Bye.